Hello, my fellow Indians. This is Ritik, and I'm here to teach the underlying principle of arogya setu application, so that you will be well informed and help the Indian people and the government of India to curb the coronavirus and to win from it. The arogya setu app is an initiative of government of India to prevent the spread of coronavirus and to treat the person who has symptoms of coronavirus as soon as possible and to find is the person has coronavirus or not. This is done with two major principles. One is self-diagnosis and one is contact tracing. Let's start with self-diagnosis, which is the primary function of the arogya setu application. Self-diagnosis starts with the diagnosis of a person in a few factors. One is age. Person who are elderly have a more severe chance of getting coronavirus and getting a high death rate with that. So age is a factor to find how severe is the infection with you. Then is symptoms like are you having cough or sore throat. Then you have previous disease. People with heart diseases have a high chance of getting severe with the coronavirus. Then there is the international travel history. International travel history is like if you have visited a country, then you will be in incubation, of course. If you are not in incubation, then there is a high chance that you may have coronavirus. Then contact, if you are in contact with a COVID-19 patient, then there is a higher chance that you might get COVID-19 from him. Then after this, there is a risk assessment done from which we can understand what steps to be taken. If there is a low risk, then you have to just incubate yourself so that you don't get coronavirus from outside humans. And if there is a high risk, you must just consult your doctor and get a COVID-19 test so that you can save yourself and the community around you. Then from that we can go to contact tracing. Contact tracing is basically finding who the person has met who has the coronavirus. Like it's just recalling how many person and where the person has went after he was in the incubation period of the coronavirus. Like if suppose I have diagnosed with coronavirus, I might be asked questions regarding where I was, what I was eating, in which restaurant I have been, to find the persons who were there and to inform them and to test them so that they are more secure. Without it means like finding the people without the symptoms who might have the symptoms. It's a pre-diagnosis step. So there is a limitation in human. Like I can't recall what I have done in the last 14 days. It's impossible for a human to do that until you are a superhuman. That's another thing. And there is one more thing. All of us have now a smartphone. So smartphone has a thing called Bluetooth, and it releases Bluetooth chirps. Bluetooth chirps are one of the key ingredients of arogya setu application in the contact tracing part. So suppose Bluetooth works in the proximity of 1 meter. So suppose I am 1 meter near you, then my Bluetooth will know that another Bluetooth device is 1 meter near me, and it will also know how much time the device has been near me and how much feet or meters it's far from me. So there is a chance that we can find who all person are near us so that we can get the information and we can inform them. So this Bluetooth chart doesn't contain your location data and doesn't contain your personal identifiable information, so it's very much privacy secured. And secondly, it works last way. Suppose I have infected with coronavirus and I've given my Bluetooth chip data to government. The government will upload the data to arogya setu application, and then you can just mismatch your mobile's Bluetooth chip with my Bluetooth chip via cloud, so you can find where you near me. If you were near me, you can find how much feet you were near me. That's not the disclosable information, but the application will show you how much more chance is there that you might be infected. So you can go and have a diagnosis before you are showing symptoms, and you can have a nicer chance of being healthier. So what should we do now? We should first of all download the application as in many mobiles we can, so that there is a connection, so that it's more easy to find a person who has the following disease. And you can share this video as soon as possible with as many people as possible so that they can understand the underlying principle of the arogya setu application and they won't think that government is stealing their privacy or something else, because this is 100% secure, and this is the benefit of ours. We can help us and our people of India to get away from this disease as soon as possible.